Beautiful deep divers, I am admiring the view once again. It is so beautiful out here. Breathe with me, deep divers. You gotta do better than that. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. Another beautiful day. Let me send you some good ass energy right about now. Take that, take that, take that. Millions are waking up. Prepare yourself emotionally to stand up. And it's so great to see that millions of people all around the world are starting to wake up. They're starting to realize their freedoms are at stake. They're starting to realize the mental health of their children is at stake. And they're starting to realize that if we don't do something right now about this global pandemic, it's going to be too late. First and foremost, let me give a big shout out to everyone who was protesting in the UK, in Trafalgar Square. Hundreds of thousands of people were there, standing up for their freedoms, saying, we ain't having it, saying, don't take that shit. Not only the UK, let me give a huge shout out to everyone in Paris. Hundreds of thousands of people were on the streets of Paris on Saturday, fighting for their freedoms, standing up for their freedoms, protecting their freedoms. And this is great to see, because if you do not fight for what you want, you will have time to cry for what you lost. Slow motion this side. Not only in Paris, in so many other European countries, also in North America, South America, even in Africa, people are starting to wake up. People are starting to realize they have been lied to. People are starting to realize it is time to grow emotionally stronger and have an emotional backbone, because this is not the time to be meek and scared. Your silence is their consent. Right now, more than ever, we have to continue the way we're going in terms of protesting, in terms of voicing our concerns, in terms of radical action. But I told you, don't just protest for one day, make your entire life a protest. What? Slow motion this side. Now, with millions of people all around the world waking up and saying, wait a minute, something fishy is going on with this global pandemic, the media are not covering it. They're not really talking about it, this worldwide awakening. And the reason why is because the media is owned by the government. The media is an extension of the establishment. And the media were never designed to help you wake up. They were designed to keep you in slavery. The good news is that now people are starting to wake up and see through the BS we have been fed. Congratulations, deep divers, if you have been raising the frequency. Well done. If you have been raising the vibration, because we are winning. There is a monumental awakening happening in every single country. The citizens are starting to unite, come together and say enough is enough. And that's great, especially when we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Especially when, deep divers, we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Millions are waking up. Millions of people. Prepare yourself emotionally to stand up. Right now, we're starting to see the inorganic ones are trying to impose these draconian measures on populations all around the world, saying that you can't go into restaurants or cinemas if you haven't had the double jab. And in France, People are running riot. They are saying absolutely not. The people of France are waking up and telling Macron, no, enough is enough. We don't want that. And that's fantastic to see that there is so much pushback right now, even in the UK. Millions of people are waking up saying enough is enough. And this is a great start, because this is how you become emotionally stronger. You got to stand up for your freedoms. You got to learn that the most powerful word you can say right now is no. That 2-letter word will save your ass right now in a global pandemic, because a lot of people, friends and family, they're just saying yes to anything. Because you are in a game of Simon Says. Simon Says, stay in lockdown for the rest of your life. Okay, yes. If you keep saying yes, you are going to be a slave for the rest of your life. Slow motion this side. If you keep saying yes to the bully is going to keep bullying you. One day you have to grow an emotional backbone and tell the bully, no. And then the bully gets scared. Then they retreat, and now you reclaim your power. Right now, we have to stand up to the bully. Humanity is being bullied every single day. Your freedoms are being taken away. And the good news is that millions are waking up to say, look, I'm going to do something about this. I'm going to use my platform. I'm going to use my voice. I'm going to do something. And that's fantastic. Right now, we're starting to see behind the wizard's curtain. I told you, the media is owned by the government. And do your research on this, deep divers. 2 asset management firms control over 90% of all the media worldwide. What are they called? BlackRock and Vanguard. Say it again, Ralph. BlackRock and Vanguard. They own everything. Disney, Time Warner, everything. And this is why all the media are reading off the same script, because they are owned by the same people. Not only that, they also own Big Pharma. And this is why they don't talk bad about Big Pharma, because they own Big Pharma. And they always talk about Big Pharma in a favorable way, because monopoly wasn't just a game. It's happening in real life. You have people who are buying everything up and therefore controlling the narrative on the planet. That's why the media don't talk about this global awakening, because they don't want people to get inspired by it. Well, guess what? I am the media. I am the new TV. I am inspiring millions of people with this platform. And therefore, we are winning. We got to remind ourselves that the power is with the 99%. You were told you were inadequate. You were told that you have no power and you are a victim and you must accept what's coming to you. Absolutely not. You are a co-creator, a multi-dimensional being having a human experience. And therefore, nothing is more powerful than the human spirit. Let me give you an example of how powerful the human spirit is. They got to keep you in lockdown. They got to censor you. All of these big tech corporations censoring people, it's because they are afraid of you. They know that all it takes is one candle to light 1,000. And this is an actual compliment. This is an actual compliment, because it shows that you are more powerful than them. And this is why millions are waking up. Prepare yourself emotionally to stand up. It's not easy. A lot of people right now are finding their voice. And I'm here to say you are supported. Have no fear. Right now on the planet, it is a choice that you have to make between love or fear. Look, the cat down the road is not scared at all. Because fear is the greatest energy vampire. Fear, your fear, blocks your manifestation for the new earth. Your love activates your manifestation for the new earth and the world you want to live in. They know this. And this is why every single day, the inorganic ones always want you in that lower frequency of fear. Food crisis, oh my gosh, ping, ping, ping. Self-isolation, isolate. Food is running out. No food on the shelves in supermarkets in Europe. People are panic buying. Fear, fear, fear. I got news for you. That's a false narrative. There is enough food for you to eat 10 times over. Because abundance is the only state. Abundance is the natural state of the universe. But I told you they were going to stage a fake food crisis, and that's what you see happening. They're always wanting to keep you in that state of fear, because when you are in fear, when you have a lot of fear, they live. When you have a lot of love, they die. So right now, you got to remind yourself, love is your kryptonite. Is their kryptonite. Love is their kryptonite. They are afraid of love because love creates a world they cannot control. And they are losing control every single day. A lot of the youth, young people, they don't want to take it. They're saying enough is enough. We want to be free. And governments all around the world are panicking because they thought the youth would be on board. No, the great awakening is actually happening in the youth. They're smarter than you think. And this is why in the UK they're saying, hey, if you haven't had the double jab, you can't go to nightclubs, because they're targeting the youth because they know the youth is rebelling. And this is why millions are waking up. The youth have their third eye open. They're no longer willing to drink the Kool-Aid. Thank goodness. Prepare yourself emotionally to stand up. Let me tell you this, deep divers. We live in a world so fake. The truth actually scares people. I told you, everything you know is backwards. They have turned everything the other way around. They have reversed everything. And many people are now starting to see how this whole thing works. They're starting to realize, hey, why is it, deep divers, that when I wake up, right? If you just go on any media platform, social media, there's always a bad news story waiting for you, because they want, as soon as you wake up, for you to be in a low frequency, depressed. You haven't even started the day and there's already bad news. Well, the good news is Ralph Smart is spreading the good news. Feels so good to be alive, baby. I'm an alchemist. And I'm here to remind you, there are so many wonderful things happening. There are so many beautiful things happening. There is something called perception magic. And the inorganic ones know this. They know that energy flows where attention goes. If everyone on the planet focuses on a beautiful new world of freedom, no lockdowns, no face masks, no COVID, this will be the new reality. So they don't want that. This is why they always want to steer your attention into something of a low vibration. So if a lot of people focus on fear, it creates the new world order they want. So people are getting smarter. They're now realizing whatever they focus on grows. Don't focus on a world of vaccine passports. Focus on a world where you are as free as a bird. Birds, please don't shit on me. And this will be the new earth. This is why millions are waking up. Prepare yourself emotionally to stand up. It is a choice between love or fear. I'm choosing love. It is a choice between freedom or slavery. They don't want the lockdown to end. I told you, they're just going to keep it going and on and on and on and on. Because this is the time on the planet as we move into the age of Aquarius, where the great awakening is happening. People, their DNA is activating. They're starting to wake up from the dream spell. They know this. This is why they want you in lockdown. They want to buy time so you never wake up. But it's too late, because it was written in the book of life that you will wake up and ascend out of this hell and reach nirvana, where you remind yourself you are a powerful co-creator. And this is not how we're supposed to be living. We didn't come here to survive. We came here to thrive. Let me tell you this, deep divers. It is a choice between watching the world burn and be turned into a new prison, or saying, actually, I know being free is my birthright, and I'm going to come out into nature. I'm going to come out into nature, do a little samba, baby. And a lot of people are saying, wait a minute, I haven't had a vacation in the last 16 months. This is absolutely pathetic. A disappointment. I'm not going to allow this to continue. I'm a free being. And this is why millions are waking up. They're realizing that actually this is their life. And the inorganic ones are taking away valuable life experiences from people. Some people are like, I haven't seen my daughter in the last 2 years. Right? I haven't seen my friends in the last 16 months. What's happening? This is unacceptable. So people are now starting to realize we have to make a stand before it's too late. And I want to remind you, deep divers, there are so many light workers out there, so many people who are raising the frequency, and we all need to support these people, because if you don't, there will be no one left to support you. Slow motion this side. Millions are waking up. You're not crazy, you're just waking up. Prepare yourself emotionally to stand up. When you realize, deep divers, this whole new world is being driven by a need to fuse humans with artificial intelligence. That's what this is all about. Because the inorganic ones can only live in an artificial world. All of this technology you see, that's theirs. Your technology is going on the journey within the Merkaba, which is the light spirit vehicle. So you can astral travel, you can go to different dimensions and see Ralph Smart and the cat down the road. They own this technology. This is why they can control the algorithms. But the one thing they don't have is a soul. And this is why they're so pissed off at you, because they know that you humans never die, because your soul is eternal. So what they want to do is lead you into the mainframe of the artificial intelligence so you can download your soul into a computer chip. So they can own your soul for the rest of eternity. It's a battle for the hearts and minds of the people. It's a battle for your soul. And right now, the good news is that many people are saying, actually, soul not for sale. Actually, I'm not going to be a sheep. I'm going to be a wolf. I'm not going to be the cowardly lion. I'm going to get off my knees and roar like a lion. Millions are waking up. Prepare yourself emotionally to stand up. Right now, it's a choice between dancing on TikTok and saying ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss, right? It's a choice between dancing on TikTok and saying ignorance is bliss, or saying, wait a minute, I'm still going to dance on TikTok, but I'm going to give you a message to say, wake up. I'm not here to take your fun away. If you want to go on Instagram all day, be my guest. If you want to dance on TikTok, do whatever you want. But remind yourself, spread a message while you're doing it. Because a lot of young children are on these social media apps. So you can actually use these social media apps to help awaken people. And many people are doing that. I'm doing this. I'm using YouTube to help wake up millions of people. And that's a smart move. You can do the same thing. Prepare yourself emotionally to stand up. Many people will turn against you in this new world of confusion. Many family members, friends have already got the double jab, and they're looking at you like, oh my gosh, you're a crazy conspiracy theorist. But I told you. The term conspiracy theorist was created by the CIA to stop people coming out and speaking their truth, to gaslight people, to say, hey, it's all in your head. People are now smart enough to say, actually, I'm not crazy, I'm waking up. And like Krishnamurti said, it is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. Many people right now are reclaiming their power. Many people right now are saying, we got to protect the mental health of children. What is this all doing to the mental health of children? There is already something called COVID anxiety syndrome. I didn't make this up. It's an actual syndrome because of COVID. What are we doing to the children? Cat Stevens, a great song, Where Do the Children Play? And many people are waking up, conscious parents, to say, let me take my children out of these damn schools and let me create the new earth with them. And this is a great sign of hope that many people are no longer being dependent on the system. 7-Day Vegan Challenge. They're learning how to grow their own fruits and vegetables. Because I told you, they are going to stage more fake food crisis. To say, hey, food is running out because of the ping. People are self-isolating. So that's why you got to learn how to grow your own fruits and vegetables. This is not a joke. You got to also learn how to live on less, how to fast, because there might be days where there's no food. And you got to learn how to move into a vibrational frequency where you can just eat that good ass prana, baby, and still feel content and satisfied and well fed. Deep divers, millions are waking up. Prepare yourself emotionally to stand up. Right now, it is a choice between saying, I did something when they were trying to lock down the planet and take away our freedoms, or I wish I had done something, having huge regrets. What are you going to tell your grandchildren? What were you doing when they asked you, what were you doing when they were turning planet Earth into a new world order prison planet? You want to be the one to say, hey, you know what? That never actually happened because I did something about it. Slow motion this side. When you realize there is more of us than them, everything becomes clear. It is a choice right now to unite and come together with your fellow brother and sister. Put aside your differences, for goodness sakes. Put aside your egos. Put aside your skin colors. Those are all man-made illusions. The truth is, we are all one and connected. Many people are realizing that we are all in this together. The inorganic ones don't have a religion, a nationality. They work together to control your ass. So right now, what's happening is that people are now starting to come together and say, we don't need to self-isolate. We're going to come together. Because together we are stronger, and unity is the only thing that's going to turn this thing around. They want you isolated, because when you are isolated, you lose your power. There's a reason why birds of the same feather flock together. When you see birds flying, it's usually a whole pack, 20 of them deep, flying through the friendly skies. Because when you come together and hold the same intention, you produce something called morphogenetic resonance. In other words, when a large amount of people come together, they hold a meditation with the same intention, they can literally change the collective reality. The inorganic ones know this. What happens if large numbers of people come together and chant, freedom, freedom, freedom? It's already happening. All of a sudden, that sends ripples all throughout the universe, and the whole reality changes and becomes more free. And this is why they want you isolated. They want you locked down. They want you in lockdown. They want you speaking to no one. It's funny how these big tech corporations want you talking to people you don't know virtually, but they don't want you talking to people who live in your own community. So community means common unity. This is a way out. Form a community. Be in your local community. Stand together united, and we are going to be a force to be reckoned with. Remind yourself you are protected. I'm protected. Nothing is going to happen to me. Why? Because the universe is working in my favor. The inorganic ones can't go against me because the whole universe is working for me. Stop it, Ralph. Slow motion this side. Millions are waking up. Prepare yourself emotionally to stand up. Many people are now realizing they can do something about what's happening. And that's why I don't bash celebrities, because you are the celebrities, deep divers. We are the greatest stars. Roll out the red carpet for yourself. Listen, people who are influencers, I'm talking to you. A lot of famous celebrities watch my videos. I'm standing with you. Stand with me. Police officers, a lot of them watch my videos all around the world. Stand with me, stand with humanity, because there are still people who are even in law enforcement who are now starting to protest with the general population and to say, actually, we are standing up for our freedoms. You see, this is a sign of hope. We want to remind ourselves this is how the inorganic ones control billions of people. They put each other against each other. They put you against me against you. When you are all the same in their eyes, they don't care about you, but that's how they control you. So we got to start uniting and remind ourselves law enforcement is not our enemy. The police are not your enemy. You want to be working with people who are just like you, because they too, their children are going to have the same fate as your children. You are all in this together. And many people are now starting to wake up. People who work in the matrix are starting to have an epiphany, a wake up moment to say, wait a minute, I got to start working in favor of the general population. I got to start protecting people against the government. I got to start protecting people against the media. And that's the good news. I want to remind you, deep divers, we already won. Right now, I'm just in the after party saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers. I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Sightseeing, deep divers. Breathe, deep divers, and smile. It's not a crime yet. Shout out to everyone who's been getting the wonderful Good Ass Prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you are a sexy ass model, with a whole lot of heart who wants to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. Let me know why you have what it takes to be an Infinite Waters model, okay? Add me on Instagram for more daily inspiration at Ralph Smart, at official Ralph Smart, and Facebook at Ralph Smart, at Infinite Waters, and Snapchat at Good Ass Prana, baby. Check out the new book for more powerful, life-changing information just like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the-book. They tried to bury us, deep divers. They forgot we were seeds. The good news is that millions are waking up and there's nothing anybody can do about it. We are reclaiming our power. We are now controlling the narrative. And the narrative goes like this. Human beings break their shackles, free themselves, and ascend to the fifth dimension of love, and a new earth is created. We did it, deep divers. I love all of you. Have a beautiful day. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. It is so beautiful out here. Go live, Ralph. You want me to go live with this topic? Say, go live. I'm alive in the heart of nature, deep divers. I'm a free being. I'm a free man. You're a free woman. Free man. Be free like the cat down the road. I love all of you. One love. Peace.